To build a successful small business, you need to learn how to market your products and services on a small budget. In this module, I will share some low-cost marketing ideas with you can use to grow your business. But before we discuss low-cost marketing ideas, here are some important marketing guidelines. You need to develop a marketing plan. A marketing plan gives you structure and focus. You need to see marketing as an investment. It takes time to get a return on your investment. Your branding must be consistent. Your logo, your font, your colors, these must be consistent. You must see marketing as everything you do in your business. The way you answer the phone, the way you speak to clients, all of these things have a direct impact on your business. And you must be patient. And I know small business owners don't like hearing this, but patience is important in marketing. It takes time to get results. So let's discuss your marketing plan in more detail. Start off by listing your marketing objectives. Be very clear on what you want to achieve. You want to build your brand. You want to improve the number of visitors to your website. Write these things down. Identify your ideal target market. Write this down. Remember, in the research section we discussed the importance of demographics and psychographics. The more specific you are, the better it is. List tactics you will use. So write down specifically what tools you're going to use to get more customers to your business. And finally, most importantly, how will you measure results? A marketing plan is really going to help you improve your marketing. It's going to give you structure and it's going to help you focus. Identify your ideal target market. Here we need to be clear. Write down which groups of customers are you going to go after. And the more clear you are about this, the better it is for you. Also, it makes your advertising and your marketing easier because you will create marketing materials and advertising materials for a specific customer. So understand the importance of identifying this to make your marketing more effective. Differentiate your business. Think about this. Why should people buy from you? What benefits do you offer customers? And what benefits do you offer that your competitors don't? Understand, to differentiate yourself, to stand out from the competitors, we've got to ensure that we do something different, that we do something special, that we do something better. So I would encourage you to sit down with your employees. If you don't have employees, to sit down with your advisors and identify a couple of things that make your business different, makes your business unique. Because this is going to help you when you go out there to market your products or services or to sell your products or services. So come up with a list of what differentiates you, what makes you unique. You want to build a brand. You need to project the right image. Understand, being a small business is a disadvantage because people don't trust us. So we've got to try and use whatever tools we have available to us to make us look more professional, to make us look like we know what we're doing. So this includes things like your marketing materials. Ensure that you get them well designed, that it looks professional, that it shows that you know what you are doing. Get yourself a logo designed. Speak to somebody in your local community or go online. It's not expensive to get a logo. And the important thing is that a logo makes you look like a professional. Get yourself a website designed, a simple website. We're going to discuss more detail later on what to include on your website, but it gives you this appearance of being professional. Get some signage done. Make sure your business cards look professional. And if possible, create a staff uniform, especially if you're in the retail type business. So understand the importance of building a brand, having the right colors, having the right logo, because this is going to help create good first impressions. It's very important, as I mentioned on the top right bottom side of this slide, to be consistent. Use the same colors, the same font, the same logo on an ongoing basis. Think about this statement on the screen here. People buy from people they trust. So your objective is to get people to know, like, and trust you. And this may take a bit of time. So understand this. Marketing helps us get to know people. As they get to read more about us and understand what we're doing, they'll get to like us. And when they trust us, they will buy our products or services. So you've really got to work on this by making sure you're reliable, that you show up on time, and you stick to your promises. Because if you do this, people are going to trust you, they're going to buy your products or services, and they're going to refer you to their friends. So let's discuss some specific marketing tools. I found that these are some of the most effective marketing tools for small business owners. You need to build a network of people that you can communicate with, that can refer business to you and can help you grow your business. But let's start off by identifying what do you need to do. First of all, set some networking goals. So you may decide, for example, to go to one event where your customers go to on a weekly basis. So every week you go to an event where your target market goes to. Before you attend events, there are a couple of things you need to do. Do your research. Attend the right events. What do I mean by attending the right events? You've got to find events where your customers go to, or your potential customers, so you can introduce yourself and get to know what they're doing. Ask questions and listen. You've got to learn to listen. It's amazing when you listen how much information you find out about potential customers. You find out some of their challenges. You find out what products and services they're using. They'll give this information to you if you ask. When you introduce yourself, always focus on the benefits. So if you ask me what I do, and I say to you, I'm a small business owner, and if you're an accountant, you might say, I help small business owners save money on their income taxes. Again, you're sharing a key benefit to small business owners with me because you asked me first what I do. Another great tip is don't talk too much. Go to events to listen, to identify potential customers, and the first time you meet somebody, don't try and sell to them because this frustrates you. You go to an event, somebody doesn't even know anything about you, and they're trying to sell. I believe there's a great opportunity to get free publicity for your small business. The media loves small businesses. Pick up your newspaper any day of the week, and you'll see a whole lot of articles about small business. Why do I encourage you to try and get free publicity for your business? First of all, it gives you credibility. It's amazing how when you appear regularly in the media, people start assuming that you're really good at what you do. The other thing is you get a great return on investment. Free publicity is often free. You may have to pay somebody to write the content for you, but it's amazing how much advertising you can get out of getting free publicity in your local newspaper or local radio station. It'll help you build your brand. So people will get to know about your business. And your current or potential customers may read it. So that's the reason we want to get publicity. And it's interesting, over the years that I've worked with small business owners, I've found some of the most successful business owners latch onto this and realize the potential for their business. So how do you get free publicity specifically for your business? First of all, target the media. Think about the media that your customers read. Whether it's blogs, whether it's newspaper, whether it's magazine, whatever it is, identify what do they read. Once you've done that, write a great press release. And if you're not the best writer in the world, find somebody in your community or find a publicist, somebody that does this on a permanent basis. It's not expensive. When you create a press release, something that you'll send to the media, make sure that you have real news. Something that is interesting, something that people want to read, and use a catchy headline. For example, I find some of the headlines that really work well are things like 7 things you should do to grow your business next year, or 5 things you should think about before replacing your tires. Whatever it is, something that is short to the point that attracts your potential customer. So things that the media love are things like you being first, if you've got a unique story to tell, if your story's got a local angle and you're trying to get into a local newspaper, this is really going to help. If you know a little bit about trends, maybe about overcoming adversity, or solutions to common problems. Think about this. Pick up local newspapers, pick up magazines, and see what people are writing about, and then share your expertise. It's a great opportunity. It's cheap to do, and the return on investment can be really good. So find yourself somebody that understands PR and start writing articles and submitting them to the internet and to local publications. You'll be amazed at how effective it is. Now, a lot of you are still using ads and flyers. If you're going to be advertising, here are a couple of very important tips. To attract my attention, if I'm one of your potential customers, you must have an irresistible offer. Something that I look at and think, well, that's very interesting. Use powerful headlines. I would encourage you to go out there, check out your competitors, collect their marketing materials, collect marketing materials of the best in your industry, and you'll learn a whole lot of things about effective marketing. Use interesting images or photographs, things that attract my attention. Have a strong call to action. Call us now, 1-800-1877. Make sure you have a strong call to action. Or come and visit us or email us now. Make sure you include that in your advertising. Distribute your flyers wisely. Target your market. Understand where your target market is, and that's where you distribute your marketing materials. Spend money on design. This is a good investment. Find somebody that is an expert in their field and let them help you create good advertising materials. Focus on the benefits. Think about it. Why should people buy from you? What benefits do you offer? And use testimonials. You'll be amazed at the effectiveness of testimonials. People trust testimonials. So think about this. Create good ads by looking at what other people are doing, and this could be what will get you more customers to your business. Now let's focus on digital marketing. It's interesting that nowadays you need offline marketing, but you also need online marketing. Actually, you need a combination. And if you get your digital marketing right, this is going to really help you get more business. So let us start off by discussing the simplest things. I believe that email marketing is still very, very effective. The reason I like email marketing is it's a great way to keep in touch with customers. I would encourage you to include a sign-up form on your website, a simple one like I have on the right-hand side here. Create a newsletter that you can share interesting educational content with your customers and potential customers. Develop a great title. For example, if you're in the landscaping business, landscaping tips for homeowners. Include interesting, useful content that educates your current and potential customers. I must receive your newsletter and say, wow, this is interesting, and look forward to receiving it on a regular basis. Send it out regularly and personalize it. So, dear James or dear Sarah, here's some content for you. And email marketing could be your most effective marketing tool. The thing I like about email marketing, it's affordable and it's measurable. So think about this. This could be something that could really help you. Now let's discuss some free marketing tools, things that are effective and things that you need to think about. The first one is a free consultation. Offer people a free consultation. The advantage of a free consultation is it enables you to share your expertise with this potential customer. There's no obligation. So if you're not offering free consultations, maybe that's an idea. Another opportunity is a free demonstration, especially if you're selling a machine or if you're selling a product. A free demonstration is a really good idea. Show somebody how it works. Give them a sample. Give them a demonstration. It makes it easier for them to understand. If you're in the service business, I've found free seminars to be very effective. Business owners that are selling services often will host these free, invite people to an event. But the key thing, if you're going to be hosting free seminars, you've got to give people quality, educational content that they would have to pay for. So, for example, if you're a web designer, you might run seminars on the top 10 things you should think about before designing a website. Give away your information. Customers will still not create their own websites. They'll see you as an expert and ask you for a quote. Give away free samples. And I'm sure you've seen this done in many businesses where they give people a free sample to taste, and it's amazing how much sales you can get out of that. Write articles for blogs or magazines. This could be a big opportunity, especially if you've got industry magazines that your customers read. List your business on online directories. Find some online directories and list your business. This is not going to bring you tons of business, but at least it's a link to your website. Speak at conferences. I know a lot of small businesses that have used this as one of the key sources of customers. They speak at conferences. People see that they're an expert in their field. Come up to them afterwards and say, can I meet with you, discuss some of the challenges I'm facing, and give away free coupons. So these are all opportunities that cost you $0 but can be very effective. So I encourage you to look at your business and come up with some ideas on how you can offer some free marketing tools. Now, when it comes to online marketing, developing educational content can be one of your best sources of customer leads. So create a blog, share content regularly. If you're a nutritionist, you should be writing regularly about some nutrition tips to educate your customers. Really effective. Create a Facebook page, somewhere where your customers can connect, somewhere where you can share some ideas, you can share some tips. And it's amazing if your target market is on Facebook, how effective this can be. I've seen some small business owners use this very effectively. If you're selling business to business, LinkedIn could be your thing. Develop a profile on LinkedIn, maybe start a group, and share some of your educational content on LinkedIn. YouTube opens a massive opportunity for you to again share your expertise, to show demonstrations. If you're an expert in your field, share some advice, share some guidance, demonstrate things using YouTube. Your website, make sure that you load educational content that I would have to look for on your website. So it makes it interesting for the reader. You can use Twitter to communicate with your audience, but the key thing here is you've got to know which of the social media your community is using. Once you identify this, then you can start using those. I would encourage you to focus on 2 or 3 that work really well for you. You don't have to be on everything, but choose some and do a great job. Instagram, also a great tool. I've seen business owners, especially business owners with very visual businesses. For example, if you're in the food business, if you're creating recipes, you can share that on Instagram and Pinterest also. So think about this, develop a strategy. What educational content can I share with people on social media that will attract them to my business? Build an online community. I think that if you have an online community, it opens up so many opportunities for you because these people have chosen. They've chosen to participate in your group. So on Facebook, have a business page that people can visit on a regular basis. They can share comments. You can answer some of their challenges or some of their questions. And this is a really good idea. The same thing on LinkedIn. Again, if you're selling business to business, I find LinkedIn to be the most effective. On Pinterest, create a great Pinterest page where you can regularly share some photographs with people out there, which they can share with their community. Instagram, a great opportunity to share photographs, to create a community online. For example, if you're in the fashion business, what a great opportunity to share some of your designs on Instagram. Use Twitter, again, to educate and to build a community. So get into a habit of regularly adding people to your database and use YouTube. It's amazing what a great community you can build online, and quite a big community. I've seen many small business owners do a good job of this. Again, this is one of your marketing tools, not the only one of your marketing tools. Another opportunity for you may be to advertise online. Yeah, I would encourage you to get an expert to help you. Firstly, make sure that you claim your Google My Pages page. And the reason you do this, because often when people are looking for a product or service, they'll typically go to their phones, and that's the first place that they go to. And if you've got a Google page, this is the page they will go to. Maybe you decide to do some Google ads or pay-per-click ads or Bing ads. There's a couple of suppliers out there you can use. But again, I encourage you to make sure that you identify your target market, set yourself a specific budget, and this could be a great lead generator. And finally, Facebook ads. I think the thing I like about Facebook ads, they're very, very targeted. If you want to do this yourself, you can. Make sure you learn, make sure you understand, watch some videos on Facebook, watch some videos on Google AdWords, and it's amazing how much you can learn. But if you're one of those people that are really busy and you're not an online expert, maybe it pays you to get somebody that can do it for you. But it can be very effective if done properly. Now let's discuss your website. I believe your website nowadays is very much like your business card. You have to have one. When it comes to designing a website, keep the layout very simple. Ensure it's responsive. Remember that people are using their smartphones to often go into your website nowadays. So make sure that you think about this. Actually design your website assuming people are going to use their phones to go to your website. And that'll ensure that you keep it really simple. Build landing page for specific campaigns. Earlier on I spoke about Google ads and Facebook ads. I encourage you to develop specific landing pages for every promotion so you can measure the effectiveness of your campaigns. Add quality, relevant content. As we discussed earlier on, it's important that you have quality, relevant content on your website because search engines like quality, relevant content. They'll increase your ranking if you've got quality content on there. Keep your website up to date. Include some testimonials. Ask your customers for testimonials and include them on your site and develop an online marketing plan. I encourage you to think about this. Having a website only part of the equation. You need to make sure that it's search engine optimized. You need to make sure you've got good content on there. You need to make sure that it's responsive. All these things are going to ensure that when people are looking for your site, they'll be able to find it. And more importantly, they'll be able to find the content they're looking for. So some great marketing ideas for you. So let us just summarize. Before you start doing any marketing, identify your ideal customer. Differentiate your product or service. You need to be different. Develop a marketing plan, a simple document that'll show what you're going to be doing over the next 12 months to market your business. Build a brand. Focus on your branding, your logo, your colors, all those things are important. Offer great service and get testimonials. You can then use these on your website, on your marketing materials. They're really going to help you. Network regularly. Make it a habit of meeting people on a regular basis. Get free publicity. Speak to somebody in your community, another small business owner that maybe offers this service. It could be a great opportunity for you. Build a database of contacts. You want to grow a database of contacts that you can connect with on a regular basis that can help you by giving you referrals. Use free online marketing tools. There are just so many free tools out there that we can use. Develop educational content and share this content with your community. So there are lots of opportunities for you to market your business. Here's an exercise I encourage you to do. Identify the ideal marketing tools for your business. Come up with a list of the things that you're going to be doing. Develop a marketing plan. Who your target market is, what are your objectives, and what tools you're going to use. And create a weekly marketing to-do list. And make sure that you do this because it's going to keep you on track and it's going to keep you focused and it's going to ensure that you market on a regular basis. Remember, for any other tips and advice, contact Enterprise Toronto. They can help you give you some guidance and direction. Use these marketing tips and use it to grow your business. The best of luck.